AITA for telling my dad the truth when he complained about taking care of my mom. I do not give permission for my post to be used or shared on any other social media platform. At 42 F, I'm an only child. My dad was horrifically verbally abusive. This is important for our story. My mom 78 F is in the early stages of dementia. She lives with my dad 81 M, who is of sound and exceptionally angry mind. I do not think he is providing for her well right now, so I am taking steps with my wife 40 F to move my mother in with us. For backstory, my father yells, screams to be accurate. I had a routine of hiding in my closet while my dad would tear into my mom, shouting until he could barely speak. I don't know how my neighbors didn't call the cops or KSBS or something. Anyway, this explains how I grew up and brings us to the other day at my parents' house. My mom's been having some accidents at night. I found out she was experiencing concussion symptoms as she had fallen down the stairs and hit her head. But my dad refused to call an ambulance hospital doctor because it was too big of an inconvenience. I knew nothing about this, and it happened over a week ago. Then he admitted she might be acting funny because she hadn't been taking her pills. I went through everything and found full bottles, but not taking. My dad just shrugged and kept watching TV. The final straw was her nutrition. Both of them are type 2 diabetics and they eat whatever they want. I asked what she usually eats, and he said she's never hungry, so he doesn't know with her standing right there. He complained her interrupting his sleep. He's retired with no responsibilities, but he's furious that he's expected to get up to assist her. Now she is suddenly and totally unprovocatory, getting angry, yelling at him during these episodes. She's been snapping at him, saying she should have divorced him years ago, and she can't believe how he's treating her after the years she tended to his health. Then this man had the gall to ask me what he ever did that was so bad that he should be spoken to in such a way. And, well, here's where I may be the asshole. Reddit, I said maybe she finally had enough and decided to stand up for herself. Maybe is screaming and shredding her nerves met its expiration date, and I was glad she was standing up for herself. Well, he lost his shit and said he understands his place, that he was never once appreciated. After getting my mom some actual dinner, I left. I called the next day to see if she took her pills. Before I ended the call, I told him I didn't want to fight and I loved him. He said he knows where he stands and hung up. We are taking her soon and arranging daytime care. She also has several doctor's appointments lined up. But did I go too far? I don't think he's capable of taking responsibility or ownership of his abuse. He sees himself as infallible. Am I the asshole for telling the truth when I could have just pretended for the sake of peace? Thank you for reading this. It's happening. I'll be officially moving mom in at Teenham. I was able to get a hold of her neighbor who will be home, so I am not alone when I get her. My wife is joining us when she returns from work, and mom will have her first doctor's checkup at 3 p.m. where she has an eye exam next week, dental check before the end of the month, and she will start daily care on Tuesday of next week. I have not had a civil conversation with my dad. Edit 2, the transition was very easy. She already had her things folded up neatly, and she even had her pill bottles cases in a big Ziploc freezer bag. She ate lunch and she's taking a nap now. One of my cats is curled up with her. Wait, doctor's appointment coming up soon.